In the early days of April 2026, Nigeria's political conversation didn't just heat up, it detonated. A hashtag, a name, a demand. Hashtag Amupitan must go.
The Independent National Electoral Commission. Independent Joash, why are you taking order from Tinubu? Why are you taking order from Bola Ahmed? Today.
At the center of the storm is Joash Amupitan, a respected legal scholar, now facing a crisis of public trust. Within weeks of unveiling the 2027 election timetable, the narrative flipped from qualified technocrat to suspected partisan. The controversy didn't appear overnight. On October 9, 2025, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu nominated Amupitan to replace Mahmoud Yakubu.
That in the year 2003, the United States government also considered me, appointed me the visiting scholar.
The nomination of Professor Joash Amupitan, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, is hereby confirmed as the Chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission.
His credentials were difficult to dispute. Senior Advocate of Nigeria, academic heavyweight, former Deputy Vice Chancellor. But in Nigerian politics, qualification is only half the story.
Security is becoming tight. Don't break the first police.
To critics, the confirmation process felt rushed. To supporters, it was routine. To the public, it raised questions. Then came the digital investigation, not from institutions, but from the internet. Three major claims began to dominate the conversation. 1. The legal footprint. Old legal associations and consultancies resurfaced. Online commentators framed them as evidence of a pro-establishment leaning. 2. Direct controversy. New resident electoral commissioners were appointed. Viral posts alleged some had prior political ambitions, specifically linked to the ruling of Progressive Congress. No formal proof, but enough to ignite suspicion. 3. The silent question. As debates over electoral reforms intensified, critics noticed something else: silence, partly on one issue: electronic transmission of results.
Okay, as we are aware, I've just taken the oath of allegiance and also the oath as the chairman of Independent National Electoral Commission. So I will reaffirm what I have just taken, that I'm going to defend the Constitution and the laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as far as it relates to the electoral system. And like the president said, I was given a clear charge to ensure credible, fair and free election. Not just that I will ensure that that is done, I'm also going to engage all the stakeholders, because no matter how you set the barometer and the level of success, you still need all the stakeholders to be able to succeed.
Mr. Nambra is your first assignment.
For his supporters, that's neutrality. For his critics, it's avoidance. Why does this matter now? Because in Nigeria, elections don't start in election year. They start with perception. By announcing the 2027 election timetable early, Amupitan aimed to project readiness. But to critics, it looked like something else, a system being set, before trust was secured. Supporters say he is the target of a coordinated smear campaign. Opponents say he represents a deeper problem, not just a man, but a system. In Nigeria, the electoral occupies a dangerous middle ground, trusted by none, scrutinized by all. For Joash Amupitan, the challenge is clear: to prove independence. He may need to act against those who appointed him, but to follow the law strictly, he risks being seen as complicit. And so the question remains: can an institution already under suspicion deliver an election people believe in?